Huh. That's cool. How's it going, everybody? It's another beautiful day. Decided to pop down to my recent favorite, most successful place to go fishing right after work, and that is once again Occoquan Regional Park. I'm sure by now you can recognize the launch behind me. So yeah, I don't have any particular species I'm targeting today. Whatever hits is gonna hit, and yeah, I'm just happy to be outside. The cloud cover rolled in, and I am super happy about that because it was sun beaten down earlier, and I really didn't particularly feel like dealing with bluebird skies and super hot temperatures, because that just makes fishing not only less fun because you're going to get burned, but even with sunscreen you're still going to get cooked unless you have full coverage clothing. But it also makes it more difficult for the fish to you know, react and do their thing. So, but you know, while I'm here, I might as well say, hey there, how's it going? I'm Adam. This is Go To Outdoors, and I'm happy, elated even, to welcome you back to another one. It's going to be a good day, and as always, I will bring you back as soon as something fun happens. There's a really low tide. That was a hit. There's a frayed spot. What in the world caused that? Spider wire is garbage. What in the actual hell? How does that happen? Darn it. I got it. I'm gonna check that hook when I get it back. Spider web. The head of the hook that got hit. Nope, it was just the head. It was not the hook. All right. This is super low tide right now. Spooked something there. I wonder what that was. I probably don't even want to know what's running out of that pipe right now. But if there's current, it means the fish might be moving in there, so we'll see. Because I don't see much current actually coming through the rocks. Oh, I felt something. Felt like just a rock. That was a fish. It was small, but that was a fish. That was definitely a little fish. And then you saw my line do the old rat-a-tat-tat there. Something small, whatever it is. So that's some kind of outflow, which means everything up here is going to be super clear. And still. Something just bit it right there. The heron might have some food there. So that's just a perfect ambush point right there. With a low tide and that being the only water that's moving in here. Let's see what else I could chuck in there that might entice something. No. Yes, let's do that. That's just for kicks. Let's chuck a chatterbait in there. I don't think this is the right call for here. That was a good hit. That was a real good hit. Probably a bluegill or something, small striper. Can't see around that corner. I like having a line of sight to where I'm casting. I gotta get up there. I see something up there. That was a hit. That felt like a gar. That really didn't feel like a normal bite. Whatever's in here is just dinky. You know something? I haven't caught a smallmouth out of here yet. I just got to thinking about that. I mean, this kind of rocky, bouldery current reeks of smallmouth to me. I mean, seriously. I'm amazed that I haven't caught one out of here. That is a big carp right there. And of course I get snagged. Oh, got loose. Another big carp. Yeah, there's some probably 15-20 pound carp in there. And they're just up here sitting in the current like I usually see them, just bumbling along. There's another one right there, small one, still a carp. I'm willing to bet my best chance in this particular spot is right up there where that current's falling in. Get all the schmutz off of here. Oh, that felt funky. What is that? Is that a walleye? That looked like a walleye. All right. So I'm gonna do something I don't usually do, and I'm gonna stand in here. Balls. Excuse me. Don't know what kind of fish that was. What a big sucker. There's another one right up there. Yeah, it's right down there. That's a sucker fish. It's definitely a sucker fish. Big ones though. That'd be great musky bait. I would not be doing this if the current was moving any faster. Would not be doing this at all. That would be silly of me. I can't get up there right now with the current not running or not higher. Another big carp right there. Bluegills. Lots of bluegills up in here. Guaranteed that was a bluegill. Oh, something else just came up and smacked it. Yep. Tighten up my drag a little bit. Don't know what this is. That might be a bass. That's a good bass. That's a real good bass. That's a real good. Oh, you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It looked like it was tagged. Damn. Oh, what snapped? What snapped? Son of a. That was probably a 4-pound, 5-pound fish. That is not cool. That is not cool. That was a big, big fish. That's not cool. I don't know what snapped there. I don't know what snapped. What the hell? I have no idea what snapped on that. That's not cool. But, ladies and gentlemen, I was right. The current in this spot is the key. The current is 100% the key here. Okay, what's snapping? What's snapping there? I'm gonna do a different kind of knot. All right, that was very, very disappointing. I do not want that to happen again. Let's see what... I thought I saw a tag in that fish's back. It had like an orange spike in it. That was another bite. That's not cool at all. That is not cool. But the current is key, like I said. I've said it time and time again. If there's a place where there's no current and there's one place that has current, the fish will be where the current is every single time. Something will be feeding in that area. Guaranteed. What is... Oh, those herons are having a little snooty fit. Raising their heads to each other. Ah, that burns. I hate that. Ah, did I just lose another? I just lost a good fish. Just lost a fish. Pulled my pants down. Let's get back in there. I don't know if he felt the hook. Right there in the current break. Getting little taps. I wonder what that's going to happen between those two there. Are those herons going to squabble? Good, I got my lure bag this time. They're making some funny faces at each other. That was a hit. A little tappy tap, nothing big. That was a little tappy tap. Looks like they sorted out their differences gently-ish. Something small's tapping it. Bluegills looks like. That losing that bass hurt. That sucked. That sucked. Something keeps pulling my pants down. Something little. Something not worth my time. I'm gonna see if I can pull a fish from that other waterfall up there. I'm willing to bet there's another one hiding in there. Willing to bet. Oh, just scared something. I definitely just scared a fish. And very disappointing. So it is the line that's failing, it's not my knots. My knot is still there. My knot is still there. All right, let's try this one more time. See if I can get something out of there. I've been out of there for about 10-15 minutes now. Things should have calmed down. I'm not getting that bass back, I know that. Ah, that burns me. That was a bite. That's another bite. Another bite. Just little guys. That just makes me sick about that bass. Again, like I said, not just because I lost the fish, but because now there's a fish that's rolling around and it's got a piece of hardware stuck in its face. I don't like leaving animals. I don't like leaving fish like that. Granted, I have seen evidence that it really doesn't hurt them and it does fall out shortly, but I still don't like it. I still don't like it. And that bass was sitting right in that corner, tucked right into the current seam. Ah, I love river fishing. I love reading the water. I love learning and seeing where all the fish are going to be. I really do. It's my favorite part about fishing in current. I'm going to have to find another place that has some current. Ah, darn it. There's a little smallmouth right there. I knew I was going to see smallmouth in here. Well, they're just not big enough to take anything. Got one. Ouch. Don't do that. I'm trying to help you out, buddy. All right. Not skunked. Healthy little fish. Pretty little thing. Caught him on the underspin. So squared away. Get a picture of him. Wash the hand before I touch the phone. All right. Nothing fancy. Just going back to basics with the underspin. Nothing fancy. It's a pretty little bass. Mwah. Thank you, little buddy. Not skunked. Nice fish. Real nice little fish. That was a good hit. Just right along the structure, right along this seawall. Nothing fancy. All right. So, first data point, moving bait. Moving bait. You know, I actually wasn't going to come back into this little marina today. I thought, nah, there's probably not going to be anything here. Well, it turns out I was wrong. Oh, just had one chasing it up. Darn it. All right, so they're in the mood to chase things. That's a good sign. Oh, you kidding me? Had a bite right there. crappie. Oh, crappie are under here still. But that is a black crappie. It's not a white crappie. Bloop. Later, buddy. Too small to keep that guy anyway. Yep, so largemouth and black crappie today. Just slowly bringing that curly tail along the side of these pilings. And I guess it darted out and smacked it, because it was just one good thump and then nothing. But that was a pretty stereotypical crappie hit. It's usually one good tap and then nothing. Yep, that's I-95 above me. Oh well, crappie part successful. Moving on. Alright, well, it wasn't recording, but I hooked into another one. That's a rather stout little one. There you go. Come on, give me that. He's been hooked recently as well. Let's get that out of there. How'd that get in there? All right. Okay, cool. Yep, he had another hook mark in him. Hey, he's got a little spot. Nice. He's got a black patch on his back. A little spot there. Pretty little fish. Later, buddy. This is so much fun here. But yeah, moving baits, the swim baits really bend the ticket. Oh man, he bent that. Let's straighten that out, shall we? There we go. All right, and get that back right where it was. Let's get another one. Thought I was snagged, to be honest. But there's a lot of shad movement in this river right now, so that's why I switched to this color. That was a good hit. That was a good hit right there. Back in that corner again. See if he has a friend. All this fry. I don't even see it flashing beneath me, but all this, it's all fry, some kind of fry. Shad fry or what, I don't know, but there's plenty of it. Alright, let's get moving. Because I want to move down this bank and I want to try and get a snakehead today. That is the goal, the ultimate goal. Snaky, snaky, lots of snaky. Snakehead? Ah. Yeah, I got one right in here about 3 weeks ago. It was a 27-incher. So, needless to say, I need to keep coming back. What are you using?
Just a little topwater toes. I've missed like 5 or 6 bass already today on. I was using a Occoquan topwater fly.
Yeah.
And I missed like 7 bass. I was so mad. I had to switch it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye out for fry balls because I saw one here last time.
Yeah, no, they're all over the place. I saw one a couple seconds ago.
There's one sitting right here, bud. Yeah, get right off that point. It's right on the end of the pads. Any luck yet?
One bass, one catfish, one red eye.
Red eye, really? It's got a couple little dink bass. That's about it. Can't figure out what they want today. Yeah. Well, the barge was pushing, or there's a tug pushing the barge. It stirred up everything up there, so that's why I came down here. I don't know if it got this part muddy yet, though. That's a teal. That is a blue-winged teal. Neat. That's pretty cool. Never seen one so carefree. Easy, Crackle. That's my lure, you little punk. That's pretty interesting. Never had that happen before. That was definitely a first. I just spooked up a big one. Darn it. That was a snakehead. That was a snakehead. That was 110% a snakehead. Yeah, that's a snake. That's a big snakehead. It's on it. It's on it. Oh, it was on it. Oh man, I can't believe that one didn't commit. That was nuts. That was a big fish. That was a real big fish. It waked up behind it, but I couldn't get him to commit. Dang, that would have been a heck of a fish. Got one. Oh, that's a good bass. That's a good bass. That's a good bass. Good fish. Good fish. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Good fish. That's a good fish. Back up the deep stuff. And you weren't coming off, were you, buddy? Jeez, he was on there. Yeah, he was just back in this cut under these lily pads. Somebody just landed over there, but that's another pretty fish. Another real pretty fish on the day. Later. I am covered in fish slime now. And my toad went 4 yards up the line. All right. He hit it and he wanted it. He absolutely wanted it. All right, and just like that, we're once again ready to fish. Yeah, I wondered where the frog went as soon as it hit the water. That was pretty funny. He just thumped it. Not gonna lie though, I was kind of hoping that was a snakehead. All right, let's reset and find another area. This is super shallow. This is dirt shallow in here. It's ridiculous. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. There's a fish over there though. I can see it on the moving the reeds. So we're just gonna back out. Oh, see? Snakehead fishing, having a trolling motor is not exactly a benefit because I'm sitting a lot lower in the water than I usually would if I didn't have my trolling motor with me, because like I said, there's been an extra 70 pounds worth of crap on my kayak when I'm running like this. Could I have paddled all this way? Yeah, sure. Did I want to paddle all this way? Not really. Well, that was a good fish though. That was a real good fish. I'm not mad at that at all. Now let's see if he's got a buddy that resembles a dragon. Of course, my luck, I'll be paddling and just cross, paths with one. Got another one. Got another one. Another bass. Water skiing him in. Another healthy little bass. Another healthy little fish. Later, buddy. Oh, I got the Potomac River in my mouth. Oh, the Occoquan. Either way, still not awesome. But they're just smoking this toad. See if I can get another one right off parallel to these pads. And the river is actually drawing it in closer. So that's pretty cool. Making my job easier. Parallel to the pads, they're sitting in the pads. Oh, darn it. That was a big snakehead just now. Ah, balls. Yeah, well, win some, you lose some. But the tide, you can tell, is moving. So it's pushing everything in here. So the fish have turned on a bit. A couple good bass in the pads. I like it. I had a feeling the bite was going to turn on. I'm still a bit sour about that big one I lost earlier, but because if that truly was a tagged fish, that's a very rare fish. I'd say the only problem I have right now is the bite's starting to turn on. It's, about an hour till sunset, and the park where I launch closes at dusk, so I got to get moving here before too long. That burns me just a little bit, but it is the nature of the beast. Okay, so this is in current now. I doubt I'd find a snakehead here because they don't particularly like current. But another bass I might find. All right, so that just about does it. It was a good day. Those were the first fish I've caught out of PEDs this year, and of course the places I plan on fishing in order to try and catch more snakeheads are very quickly going to be absolutely loaded with pads. So just came out here to try and teach myself how to catch those in the pads, because I'm, like I've said on several other videos, sorry I keep looking around, I'm just waiting to see if there's another one. Passing that point where I was cutting into the back here where I saw that big one blowing up in the reeds, and a heron just took off, so I doubt there's any fish in there anymore. But yeah, just a really good day. Not super fast paced, not a whole lot of action, which I have no problem with that. It's a nice relaxing afternoon to come out. Gonna be going back out tomorrow morning doing some more fishing somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is gonna be, but I am heading out. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna be heading out. Snakehead just surfaced over there. I saw the fin on that one. That wasn't a carp. So they get active as it gets dark, but I still have a good run to get back to the launch and pack up and get out of here before the park closes at dusk. So I got about 40 minutes to make it back there. Oh yeah, I got a couple fish. Oh, excuse me. So I got a couple fish on the day. Sorry about that yawn. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm gonna have to get home early so I can get some sleep before I get back on the road to go fishing wherever I feel like going tomorrow. So I can see 95. Oh, sorry. I should not be yawning this much. I am trying to zip back against the wind, but with the current, back to the launch. There's an osprey. Hey osprey, have a good night, buddy. Got a good bass next to me while I was catching them back there. So it's been a good day. It's been a real good day, like I thought it was going to be. Didn't zero, didn't skunk. Excuse me. Sorry. I didn't think I'd be that tired, but I am tired. Got a couple hours of sleep. I was at work this morning at 3:30. And yeah, so I came out here after work because I had a little bit of time. I'm still very grouchy about that one that I lost up underneath the rocks and the rapids up there by the dam. That one hurt, and I'm gonna see if it came out on the GoPro, but there was like a dark, like burnt orange color. I think it was a tag sticking out of the back of that bass, and if I lost that bass with a tag, ooh, it's gonna be salty, because that'd be my first tag fish. Would have been my first tag fish I ever caught, but again, don't know what caused that line to break, but I am a little salty about that, because losing fish always hurts. Not only because you lost the fish and yeah, you didn't get to catch it, you get on the boat, but there's now also a bass out there with a piece of hardware stuck in his gob. So yeah, there's that. I don't like leaving fish with hooks in their mouths. Always want to get back out again.